Adam, thank you so much. We're joined now by cooking coach Adam Wisnewski of Breakfast, Life, and Dinner. And you already have quite a bit of stuff set up here.
We do.
What are we doing today?
So we're doing sushi. Sushi is so popular. It's easily one of my most popular classes ever. And it's all the rage right now. And sushi is about being prepared. And if you're going to make the sushi as a dish, there's all sorts of little things you want to get ready first. And you could very easily just sit down, take a bowl of rice, throw some seaweed, some nori in there, put some things on the side, and then boom, you've got a sushi bowl. So
this is kind of like a base that we're starting with.
Well, this is the simplified version. If it's just me sitting in front of the TV on a Tuesday night, I might not go through the trouble of rolling sushi, but I can get all the flavors into a bowl, and then boom, there I have dinner. Right?
Absolutely.
But if you're going to go through the trouble of making this beautiful, delicious dish, then what you want to do is make sure you have all of the things ready ahead of time so that when you're rolling sushi, you can just put the pieces together.
So that's what we're in the process of doing now.
That's right.
You have a lot of things set out here already. Tell us about what these are and what we're going to be doing with.
Sure. So this one here is the cucumber salad. It's an Asian-style cucumber salad. So you take a cucumber and you stripe off some of the outside skin.
Kind of like that.
Right. Then you take the seeds out of the middle. And then you chop it up with a little red onion, and then you flavor it with some sauces, and I've got a recipe out on the Facebook page. But then you've got this marinating to go along with dinner.
So this bag is everything that was on that cutting board plus the sauces. There's the recipe there if you're watching at home.
And so you can make your own flavors. I always encourage people to figure out what you like. So if you want to put a little honey and ginger in there, feel free. If you want to put a little hot sauce, because you like that, feel free.
So there's no wrong answers to whatever you put in this.
Right. And then you get all your sauces ready, and this is wasabi powder that I made into the paste. So we're getting ready for the sitting down and eating. And then here's one of my favorite things to do is you go into the fridge and you find out what you have on hand. So I took some mayonnaise and some hot sauce from your staff area, and I added a little ginger.
We have a lot of that lying around here.
And so then this is a spicy hot mayonnaise, like a spicy tuna roll might have in it. And so I just made that out of stuff from the fridge.
Yeah, so you just mix these condiments, packages together, and then you have a sauce.
Ginger, and you got a sauce.
Okay, and then we have our wasabi
to go along.
Gotcha.
And then today we're going to make crab rolls. So I prepared all of these different pieces that are going to get rolled up into the sushi. So we've got crab and carrots and cucumber and avocado and sesame seeds. And then, of course, we've got all the things like the wrapping paper. And so we get all prepared, and then we're ready to roll. Yeah,
so quite a lot of stuff to do here, but this really doesn't take any unusual ingredients. You can find most of the stuff around your home already.
Well, pretty much, the raw fish if you're going that way. Now, you said earlier that you're not a big sushi fan.
I'm not a huge sushi person, I have to admit.
Well, what if we make steak teriyaki sushi?
I'm intrigued by that.
Yeah, we won't do that today, but we'll do that another time.
Okay.
All right.
All right. We'll talk about that later. So what's the next step after we have all this together?
So then you're going to make rice, and the rice is going to be a short grain version. And so I made this in the rice cooker. And then the ingredients, the magic ingredients to make sushi rice is rice wine vinegar, salt, and sugar. And you can look up online what there's different recipes for it. There's different proportions for those three ingredients with the sushi rice. But you make your rice while it's hot. You toss it with these ingredients and make sure that it's got a nice flavor, a nice little vinegar bite, a little sugar coating to it. And then you're going to make, that's the base of the sushi rolls. Got it. So after we get everything else together, those are kind of the things that go with it. And this is going to be what actually goes inside the roll. That's right. Yeah. So tell us about how is this all going to come together? I'm interested to see. We got a lot of different components here. And then coming up in a little bit, we're going to be... Right. So in the second half, I'll show you some of the tools. The traditional mat. We'll roll one or two on air here. But the first step is to get everything ready. And so that's how I teach people is confidence and walk through mentally all of the steps involved in the cooking project so that you can imagine being finished. So, okay, the sushi roll on the table. I've got the wasabi. I've got the ginger. So you just go
Stay motivated distracted while you do it.
Yeah, and stay conscious of all of the different pieces that are moving while you're doing it. So this is a little more complicated than most recipes because of all the little bits. But in the end, we're just going to take whatever we want out of the fridge, out of the store, and make different sushi rolls.
Okay, and coming up in about 20 minutes in the second half of this segment, we're going to be putting it all together, so stay tuned for that. We're going to be right back with more of your news and weather after this.